Now, a question I get asked all the time is, David, why Bitcoin? Now, one of the easiest ways to explain it is actually using this diagram. Now, let me run you through it. What this diagram looks at is the median US house priced in US dollars and Bitcoin. So in 2016, to buy the house took 288,000 US dollars or 664 Bitcoin. Now, if we jump ahead to 2024, you'll see that the same house now costs 434,000 US dollars. But now the house only costs 6 Bitcoin. So I'm sure a lot of you are already well ahead of me and you're jumping ahead. If you'd held on to those 664 Bitcoin in 2016, then by the time you got to 2024, you would only have to use 6 of the Bitcoin to buy the house, which means you would have 658 Bitcoin left over, which at today's price of 67,000 US dollars would mean 44.1 million US dollars you would now have, plus the house. Now, I know a result when I see one. I'm a chartered accountant, I'm a Warwick MBA, I'm a business consultant, and this is one hell of a result. And this is why you will hear people talking about Bitcoin providing generational changing wealth, because it absolutely does. You know, Bitcoin is this store of value. They've been talking about it being digital gold, but it's actually a lot more than that. Now, to unpick this further, the Bitcoin community actually say you need at least 100 hours of study and research to get your head around what Bitcoin is and what it does. Now, what I'm doing, I'm going to take that 100 hours away to actually cover everything that you need in 3 hours. Yes, 3 hours. I'm running a workshop on Sunday the 28th of April from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. or Saturday the 4th of May from 6:30 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. And it's being held at Lorna's Art Academy, which is junction 4 of the M5 near Birmingham, so it's very handy to get to. And during those 3 hours, I'm going to give you everything you need. I'm just going to distill the knowledge down. I'm going to actually give you the story of Bitcoin. You won't know this story of Bitcoin. It's actually truly quite amazing. I'm going to actually then share with you, how do you actually buy Bitcoin? Where do you store Bitcoin? Who do you follow? Who are the influencers that can be trusted? This is what I've learned through my 3 years deep dive within the Bitcoin, and I'll share all of this with you. So I'm going to get you set up ready to go into Bitcoin. You're going to be able to talk about the halving, the bull market, the 4-year cycle, when it's the best time to actually buy and sell Bitcoin. And actually you'll know the background story to Bitcoin. You'll know why it's also important as what they call a medium of exchange. People are buying not just houses, they're buying other things in Bitcoin, and you'll understand why it's important not just in the US, the UK, but actually in countries across the world. So you'll find details on tickets in the details below, and I look forward to seeing you all shortly.